Fan love. We're back again. We're back again. We just got done, getting some stuff off the chest about the Miami Heat that, they like to mess us up. But this guy went to go see, you tell him, what happened?
Made a little business trip up to Boston. Look at some jobs, look at some apartments. No, you got to throw in it. If you're going to Boston, gotta visit the Garden. Gotta visit the Garden. Staple.
Might as well.
Uh, I had to watch Jason Tatum absolutely demolish a 13 player injury report. Memphis Grizzlies,
That's the
who's
Jason
playing
Tatum. Yeah.
who's playing Scottie Pippen Jr. trying to lock up Jason Tatum, and Jason Tatum's a killer. He's a
That's the
killer.
J
We
that's
had no Jaylen Brown. We had Jason Tatum killing. And man, watching Porzingis play in person, it's scary, man.
that's 7 foot. That's 7 foot plus.
I think he dropped the easy 26, 26 and 12. Man, I think that's the piece that Boston's been missing.
I picked them to win the championship before the season started. That's my chip. That's my champion. They're my
And
champion.
not to Derek White off the bench is a killer. You still got Drew Holiday, one of the most just like he
That
just
right there, Drew Holiday and Derek White, those are two starters on any team in the league, right?
man.
And they got Drew Holiday. They picked him up. That was a pickup.
We need to investigate the NBA real quick to see how
No,
they
the
how
Derek
how they
White.
got him so cheap.
I'm still on the Derek White. I'm never gonna forget about the Derek White. I need an investigation on how the Celtics got Derek White for a second round pick.
Bag of chips. Man, side note too about the game, it was Marcus Smart's first game back being in Boston.
Yeah, how's
Man,
the atmosphere? Give me the
the city
atmosphere.
showed love. The city showed love every second they could have.
Really?
It was the young game changer was the heart and soul of that team, man.
That's true. I think I saw that they gave him the whole tribute, the video tribute.
Yeah, they had a tribute video and everything, and man, they showed love for a few minutes. And like I said, every opportunity, every time out, they're trying to show love, man.
Okay. How's the atmosphere?
Son,
How's the atmosphere compared to the Heat's arena?
and I don't know. Last time, even in the finals, man, those Heat fans, they got to turn it up. They got to turn it up. If we want some home court fire, we got to turn it up, man.
He's, and that's the problem. I know those Boston fans were actually passionate. I know they were.
Telling you, bro. It's championship city.
You were in a real
Championship city.
you were in a real sports town. That's like a real sports town to
Telling
go
you,
to.
man. I mean, he needs to step it up a little bit. How we feeling about the Clippers on field? Their new jerseys, new logo. We feeling?
Well, this is where my conspiracy theory brain always pops up and thinks, okay, the rebrand is here. We've been waiting for the stadium. We've been waiting for the rebrand stadium. So you know what that means? They're either gonna make a playoff run this year or next year. Because Kawhi's playing games this year. Kawhi's on track he might hit 50, 60 games this year.
I
That's
think he's
telling
already
me
at like 40 something.
that's telling me that the Clippers are gonna make a run this playoffs. That's what's telling me because they're setting it up for the rebrand. So either if they do something well this year, they can fully go in, or they're gonna have a good playoff run either way. That's what that tells me. I'm not mad at the little ship, little Man City.
No,
That's
you're
kind
not
of low
mad at
key
it?
Man City. That's low key Man City a little bit.
It is Man City,
The
man.
ship.
Given what I'm trying to think beside between like the white, we got the white James Harden jersey. That's
Okay,
clean.
that's clean. No, it's clean. I like
This
the
one
jerseys
is
are
the
clean.
little Kawhi navy red,
Okay.
and that Man City logo just popping. We got the red, bringing it back, man.
No, it's clean. No, it's clean. No, it's clean. It's clean.
Crisp,
I'm not mad.
crisp.
I'm not mad at it. They should have been done that anyways.
You're gonna play in that brand new stadium. That stadium's crazy, by the way.
$2 billion
Crazy,
stadium. It's crazy.
man. One thing I'm disappointed in is the All-Star game. Kobe is turning over in his grave thinking about watching these boys play in the All-Star game.
Bro, that was yeah, let's talk about the All-Star game real quick because wow.
Highest scoring All-Star game.
Yeah, let's set it. Let's start from Saturday night. Let's start from All-Star Weekend. Cause wow, the we don't really care about the skills challenge. We don't care about other stuff.
Nah,
The fact that the 3-point shootout is more exciting than the dunk contest, and this was the worst. Every year I have to feel like I say this, but this was the worst dunk contest ever.
ever, ever. Is Mac McClung trying to put on a show for people? That's it. That's it.
Matt McClung, they had to bring him back from the G League again, right? The team that he
Man,
was playing for this year, he's not even in the league right now. They just told him to play because he was the champion. Matt McClung had to come back again. Jalen Brown, what was he doing?
I don't know what he was doing. Supposedly he had something in store, but
What? Even they did my dog Jaime dirty too, because Jaime had some of the best dunks, and just
oh, he
because he's
loved,
not a
yeah.
big household name, they didn't let him go through. They didn't
Man.
let me slip through. I was watching, but yeah,
All-Star game doesn't have any love for Miami, man. No love.
no love. Well, even though there was one year where we swept the whole All-Star weekend one year. There was one year where D-Wade won the skills challenge, we won the 3-point, and somebody on we won the dunk contest too. But that was a long time
Yeah.
ago. But yeah, it was bad. It was bad. It was bad. But the
These guys
All-Star game
gotta,
was awful. The All-Star game was awful.
bro. Karl Anthony Towns at a 50-point game, shooting 35 shots. This is
It
this
was
is crazy.
awful.
But now he joins Jason Tatum, Stephen Curry, and Anthony Davis as the only players to score 50 in an All-Star
Dame went
game.
crazy for
And
no reason.
Towns broke Tatum's record for most points scored in a half by scoring 40 after halftime. Nuts. Where's the defense? The East made 42 three-pointers,
Oh no.
42 threes.
Oh no.
If you don't can't do the math, it's like what, 129?
And you know how I knew the game didn't count because LeBron only played 16 minutes.
Oh my God. Bro, how is Braun?
LeBron literally pulled up, played a little bit, and that's it. He
That's
played
it.
16 minutes that game.
He's a coach, man. He's just there to get his another all-star added to his list going. That's it.
It's the game's dead. Once LeBron stops playing in the All-Star game
And
seriously,
I don't even need to watch it if he's not on the floor.
that's why I stopped watching. I was like, wait, where's LeBron? Like, I haven't seen him in a while. Then I realized, oh, I forgot he's like 40.
AGM, man.
He did a Jimmy. Jimmy did that one year when he was an all-star, he didn't want to play.
Yeah.
It was
Other
bad.
thing with Braun passing 40, first player ever in NBA history, scored 40,000 points. It happened as
Congrats.
of late.
There's a big
And that's
debate
crazy.
going on. There's a big are you aware of the big let's get rid of the 90s? The 90s were trash. Like there's a
Yeah,
wave going on right now.
nobody's validating it.
They're just killing everything that happened to do with the 90s right now.
Did the Bad Boys of Detroit never exist? Did they never exist? Look,
It's
man.
look,
Bill,
LeBron, he's not the GOAT. I'm sorry. He's not. Like I love him. He's my favorite player, one of my favorite players ever. But it's gonna get bad. They're saying that LeBron's the GOAT. Steph Curry's in the top three, top four Rushmore all time.
that's greatest shooter. I get that, man. Give it to him, but they'll be throwing him up there right now.
Like they're saying I'm seeing blasphemous state that he's above Kobe. Like
Bro, Steph is letting his dynasty just die off right now.
I wanna
It's
when Steph's teams have been bad, what has he done?
step up.
No. When his teams are bad, what does he do? Because when his teams are bad, he's usually right where they're supposed to be, like in the bad. What seed are
Yeah,
they in right now? Ninth seed?
yeah.
When his teams are you never see Steph carry the team when they're bad.
No,
But no one's gonna say that. They're gonna say he's the best shooter ever, this, that. Show me a year where the Golden State was terrible, but he carried them.
or half the time when they're terrible, he's injured. He's not playing.
See, and then he get see, and then he gets the excuse that he's injured. So even when
Injured.
they are terrible, oh, Steph wasn't there. That's why. No, look, everybody loves Steph. We're in the 3-point era, but no, he's not that guy that carries teams. He's part of the system. He's the main guy, GOAT shooter ever. But no.
Listen, we can.
not on those levels, carrying
We,
levels.
man, I've been reading. A lot of people are still picking the Warriors to at least the Western Conference Finals.
That's crazy. That's
I
blasphemy.
mean, you got Clay moved to the bench.
That's blasphemous.
I mean, it's not happening, man. The only people I'm considering, Timberwolves, I'm sorry, you're phony. Thunder, you're too young. You don't got the experience yet. Nuggets, I'll consider. As you said, the Clippers could go on a run. Not mad at that.
Nuggets are going to the Western Conference Finals. Like
For sure.
the way
For
they're
sure. There's no question.
the way their basketball set up, it's very hard to beat
I don't
because
know what Caldwell Pope has against the Lakers, man, but that boy be going crazy.
just the Heat. He's a Heat killer
The
too,
Heat, my bad. The Heat. That boy be
bro.
going crazy.
Last game he made 5 threes in the first quarter.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, these Nuggets players do not like Miami. They don't like beating Miami.
Michael Porter Jr. goes crazy when he plays against the Heat. Like him and Aaron Gordon just turn to next levels.
Dude, that's another thing. Aaron Gordon is an animal. I watched that guy drop a cool like 15 and 15 in the finals. He's
That's
nuts.
right. You were at that game. You were at the Aaron Gordon game.
He was going ham. The
No, like,
Suns, the Suns I'm taking. Pelicans, you're phony.
phony,
The Kings, man,
phony,
you got six man of the year, but you're not going anywhere.
phony.
Dallas is interesting. What are your thoughts on Dallas and Kyrie?
Well the Heat played them last night, and what I can tell you about Dallas is if they get a role player, right? If they can get a role player that steps up for a couple games each series,
Yeah,
I can see them going to Western Conference Finals too.
yeah,
No, I can. There's a world where the Nuggets play the Mavs in the Western Conference Finals. I can see that easily, easily. Because
I'm not mad at
I've
that.
seen with my two eyes Luca get the Clippers out of here and get the Suns out of here. Luca has that on his
You can get them
resume.
out. You think you can get them out in the same run?
Not I don't know about this year, but we didn't have Kyrie, and Kyrie is a playoff demon. I don't think people know about playoff Kyrie because we haven't really seen playoff Kyrie in like
It's been a few
five
seasons.
since Cleveland.
Yeah.
No. If we really think about it, now I'm thinking about it, because when he was in Boston, he was always hurt.
Yep.
When he was on the Nets, he was hurt.
Hurt.
We haven't seen prime playoff Kyrie, and he's playoff Kyrie's on the same level as Steph. So,
Oh yeah,
so
easily.
like, I'll see.
That man went toe to toe with Steph in the finals,
Yes. So
bro. I'm telling you.
the Mavs are the biggest out of everybody in the West. The Mavs are the biggest. Like, what if? Honestly,
Yeah.
I'm looking at it right now. But I like the Mavs. I like the Mavs.
Bummer.
I don't know.
My thing with the Mavs, or
Their
my thing with
offense
the
is terrible.
Warriors, yeah. I think with the Warriors and the Lakers, it's like you're counting. I can't count out Steph and I can't count out Braun right now. I don't know
No.
what's gonna
You
happen.
can you can.
I'm just
No,
saying
give me your argument. Give me your argument. Give me your argument.
one of them could end up going on a run. One of them could just I can see them sneaking in.
To where?
I,
The finals?
not the finals. Furthest they would sneak in is the Western Conference Finals. And then they would be exposed for being a fraud. But if we get a good AD, he's a few series. D'Angelo Russell's been performing. I know Braun still has another gear he can kick it into. And then
But the thing is, Braun, we should see the gear. Braun, I don't know what gear Braun is in. I don't know what gear he's in.
I have a feeling he's in League GM mode, seeing where Bronny's about to go.
I don't
But
think Braun is even like thinking about basketball. That's the thing. Like, I don't think Braun is thinking about basketball. This feels like that year. Remember that summer we did Space Jam?
yeah,
Remember that year when he got out of the playoffs the first round? They got out. He just did Space Jam. I feel like
yeah.
he's in Space Jam mode this year. I really do. It's weird.
I
He got
mean,
his
I don't
40K
know.
already. He has 40K points.
Ain't nobody catching that. Ain't nobody. You'd have to average like what, 26 for
They said Luca has to average 27 for the next 15 years or something like that.
it's not happening.
LeBron has scored the most points and he's played the most minutes in NBA history.
I mean, it's like counting out Tom Brady, man.
At least Tom, all he got to do is throw it. LeBron has to pass, shoot, dribble,
Everything.
lead
It's a
at
lot of
40.
fun.
At
A
40.
lot.
No,
All right.
I can't see the Lakers doing it. Warriors, no, because Clay is cooked. Clay's cooked.
Clay's cooked, but I don't know, man. Clay's in his head. Clay's in his head deep. I saw him a clip of him yesterday rolling up to the game on his boat. I'm like, man, he's already in vacation mode. He's in vacation
Bro, he
mode,
pulls
man.
up to the game like on the bay, like on the bay. He pulls up in the
Yeah.
boat. He does the kayaking. He's on a whole nother level.
All right. Let's look at the East.
Okay,
All right. We did our little run through of the West.
okay.
Boston. You have them winning the finals.
Bo- Boston's going. Boston's going to the finals, and I watched the Boston Nuggets game last night. They lost the Nuggets both times this regular season, but I can see them. I'm picking Boston to win the championship. They have to win the championship.
Yeah, I don't see a world in where they honestly don't. If
Like if the Boston doesn't win this year,
they need to blow it up, bro. They need to make some moves.
this was their move year. They got Porzingis and Drew Holiday.
I know.
What they can't do anything else other than that. Other than you
In,
split the two.
in a West, in a West that's honestly wide open between three teams, and they're honestly standalone in the East.
Yeah. No, the only team that can challenge them is the Heat. The Heat's the only team that because the Heat's
Yeah,
roster, he has the best roster in the NBA.
yeah,
Like we're legitimately 14 players deep. Legitimately. Like
yeah,
yesterday Spo played like 12 players. Like and Hero's hurt. Hero didn't play.
yeah. I
Um
saw the injury report.
Patty Mills didn't even get any game time yesterday. And we still
Nope.
played 11, 12 players. So the only team in the East I can see really challenging them, the only team I can see really challenging them is the Miami Heat. But even then, I don't know.
We need those boys in Miami to show up, though. We need all of them to show up. But no, I see a world where the Heat finally get the best of the Celtics again. The Bucks is interesting, man. There's, I think they're kind of hitting their stride or what they think is going to be their stride, but I don't, I don't know, man.
You see the thing about see the funny thing about the Bucks is the
Like,
funny thing
seriously.
about the Bucks is Dame won All-Star Game MVP. That's important.
Yeah,
Go look at all the All-Star MVPs in the like that's happened, right? They usually
yeah.
pair that with some playoff success. So the Bucks can make, and they should. They're 41 and 22. I'm looking at the record right now. They're 41 and 22.
7-3 in their last 10.
I don't know. But we're not worried. I always judge all these East teams by how the Heat would match up against them. We match up.
Yeah.
The Heat match up against all these teams. I'm scared of the Knicks.
No,
I'm scared of well, not anymore because Julius Randle. Before that, I
yeah.
was worried about the Knicks because Jalen Brunson's a Heat killer.
Oh, he and Josh Hart has been a freaking. He's been getting these triple doubles. Josh
Heat
Hart had like what 20 something rebounds the other day.
and they got OG.
That's your
OG was
boy.
a big. He was a big pickup.
That's your boy. I know. Josh Hart had 19 the other night.
But yeah,
Yeah, Josh Hart low key a killer.
they have some players on that team that would annoy the Heat. But I'm looking like the Magic, the Sixers, the Pacers,
Embiid,
Bulls.
Embiid's hurt. He's not gonna play.
Beats
The
cooked.
Pacers, man. Indiana was on fire coming out the gates of this season.
When Halliburton got hurt, it ruined their momentum. I like Indiana. They got
The only
Siakam
reason
now.
they didn't win the in-season tournament is because LeBron got promised his Las Vegas championship.
That's the thing. LeBron already got a chip this year.
He's good. He's
The
good.
Lakers have a chip this year. They're good.
He's ready to go on the banana boat crew and go relax on vacay.
Space Jam. He's gonna work on Space Jam 2. He's gonna work on Bronny's off season.
And
He better not make Bronny go to the draft. Bronny needs to
Barney
stay another
needs
year.
he needs another year.
Bronny better not enter the NBA draft. That's all I know.
Bulls, no Hawks. You're literally the definition of mid. Yeah, man. The East,
Easy.
honestly,
The Cavs. We didn't even say the Cavs. The Cavs, no.
I don't know, man.
Donovan Mitchell's gonna ask for a trade.
Donovan Mitchell needs to get traded to Miami
I, f-
ASAP.
I'm waiting for the.
ASAP.
I think I really think I think the Heat are trying to just get as much assets as possible for that trade.
Yeah. I mean, like you said, they're 14 legitimate players deep. They got some trade volume. But if I'm Pat Riley, I'm dialing the phone right now and calling, be like, yo, Cleveland, what you want?
This summer,
And
what do you guys want this summer?
give
Yeah.
me that player. Give me that player. I
So
mean,
I figured I finally figured out what Pat's doing. He's trying to style because we have so many players that a lot of teams could use.
oh yes. The thing about I think Miami players is they can fit. There's a role for everyone in another team.
Bro, we literally we farm players. We farmed Strus into a $15 million player.
Cruz has been crazy lately too.
We farmed Gabe Vincent, even though he hasn't played for them. But we farmed James Tyler Johnson. We
Yeah.
farmed all these the other Johnson, James Johnson. We get these players, raise their value up, great role players for $15 million and teams want them. So
The center. What's the center? Whiteside.
we farmed Whiteside. Like we keep doing
Oh
this.
yeah.
Jaime
Yeah.
is untradeable. He's an asset. He's an
Yeah.
untradeable
I'm not mad
asset.
at that. I'm not mad at that.
No, he's in our core right now. Untradeable is Bam, even though he doesn't want to show up. Jaime and Jimmy. Bam,
Yeah.
Jaime, and Jimmy are the foundation of this team. Everyone else is expendable. Rozier is still a trade asset. We can still trade Rozier.
Oh, 100%. But
So
if I can get rid of Jaime and get Donovan Mitchell, I'm doing it ASAP.
yeah, that's true. Because we'll just get another one.
Yeah.
I, I don't I don't. That's why I never get like really attached to these players. Because we'll just get another player.
And this next draft is pretty deep, so I wouldn't be mad at it. I wouldn't be mad at it.
I would. We had Precious. We had Precious at one point. We got rid of him,
Yeah.
and he's playing good basketball. Like we most of these teams, if you look around the league, have one of our players recently. The
Good
the Heat is
organization.
the Heat are literally helping the league out.